Yakasidio.
This is P. This is P. And we're back. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing and review videos. Today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday, June the 9th, 2022. Comment below if you're going to maybe watch a throwback movie, TV series, or anything that's revolving around retro-ish from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Something that you might have remembered and you just want to relive it again. Just coming from the game last night, NBA Finals, Game 3, Boston Celtics won last night to secure 2 wins over the Golden State Warriors. So right now it's 3-1. Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry, got to start sinking those threes. And you need one of those 39-44 type games to go ahead and lock this down if you want to win. But if you're a Boston Celtics fan, I know it's hype. You know, if you got some favorite players on that team. If those are not your favorite teams, comment below your favorite team in the NBA. And, you know, maybe you'll get a chance to make it to the playoffs, or to the finals. If you are in the NBA, comment below too if you're checking out my videos. And on my channel, I primarily unbox sneakers and review sneakers, whether it's Nike and Jordan, Dunks, whenever I get them. I just tried for some Dunks this morning. The University Blue, Carolina Blue, Dunk lows. Took L's on those so far. Probably won't get them, but at least I tried. But I do got some heat coming in soon, so stay tuned. We got some sneakers on the way. I'll review, and when I review these sneakers, for one, I like to get them, review them, and go ahead and promote them, of course, on YouTube, Instagram, and try to get them up on my eBay store. So my eBay store is P.oastman, and that's the same handle. If you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free to DM me, or maybe you saw one of these videos and you're interested in some sneakers or apparel or electronics. Yeah, so I do apparel. I like to review apparel, footwear, fragrances, supplements, and today we got some electronics. So you already see it in the title. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that in a few minutes. So this is going to be an unboxing of a few Samsung electronics. 2 that I recently purchased. I actually found on slickdeals.net. If you've been following me, you know I always promote slickdeals.net along with Woot, which is an Amazon company. So if you got the Amazon Prime, you get the free fast shipping along with a bunch of other perks of having the Prime account. But as far as ordering, those are the 2 major ones. But slickdeals.net, you scroll through, you look at all these different items that they have on their front page, and if it's something you're interested in, click it. It gives you the link to the website. Sometimes it's promo codes and all of that. So basically this is going to be Samsung. And yeah, and they had some items on Amazon, new, like 2022. So I'm going to tell you, you know, my experience briefly and what I was looking at and why I decided to purchase these items. And then something that I noticed or thought about after I made the purchase. So, yeah. And if you're a reseller, this comes in handy. So if you got your own store or your online website, you're looking for deals constantly, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for friends, or like I said, your store, if it's apparel or boots, or like boots or shoes or accessories, fragrances, even electronics on display. You know, you want to try to find these steals, you know, depending on what your store primarily sells, what what type of customer you're targeting. Sometimes people just want to be one-dimensional, only apparel, only collectibles, only cards, but sometimes you can toss a few extra items in, and that could save the customer time for searching. Maybe not flood it with a bunch of different things to where when the customer comes in thinking that it's only this, if it's that type of individual, it might just be too overwhelming. But variety can be good. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So Amazon box, with this box cutter out, box cutters, Wu-Tang style. We got Miss Marvel in the background of the series. I heard some friends talking about it at the gym, and I knew it was coming soon. And I like how, if you got the Disney Plus, you get these Marvel series, and each episode is basically like a movie. If you're talking, any of these different series that's been on there in the last year or so. So, get you that Disney Plus. Or maybe if you're at a friend's house, y'all can link up, watch some of these series and movies. And of course, you're going to get everything Disney. But the Marvel is definitely taking off right now. So, think about it. Moon Knight, Miss Marvel right here, and all of the previous ones as well. So, what do we have here? Oh man, this is very thin. Alright. So we have the Galaxy Tab, the S8, the latest model, 2022. And the funny thing is, 7, because they go in order, even all the way back with these tablets. It used to start based off screen size, but the 7 was released in 2020, and maybe it was a delay now in 2022 with the chip shortage, with the coronavirus and everything that's going on in the world. But this is going to be the Galaxy Tablet S8. This is going to have an 11-inch display. Of course, it's running Android, the latest Android. You get an S Pen with it, the data link cable, and all these other specs that we're going to try to go over. This particular one has 128 gigabytes of storage. And what that means is, if you're not tech savvy, when you're looking for a tablet, of course you need storage for your photos, your documents, music, videos, because you may want to take pictures or shoot videos if you're using this tablet for that, because you're going to have front-facing cameras and rear cameras, which comes in handy if you're a student or if you work with a business or your corporate team with the Zoom meetings. Now these virtual meetings, because it saves time in travel, these conference calls in person visually. So that's one thing that you can use the tablet for. Basic usage for tablets is going to consist of, going to your Android store or your Samsung store, and you have access to apps like YouTube, like you're watching now, so you can watch your videos on here on YouTube, upload your videos as well. You have access to download Netflix or Disney Plus if your kids want to be entertained while traveling. They're in the back of the SUV, the RAV4 or the Highlander, and they're not really paying attention to the scenery, but they have their headphones or earbuds on, and they're checking out their latest shows or their favorite YouTube videos. There's so much use with the tablet. You got the S Pen, so you can actually take notes if you're in a class or some type of training, or for women that just want to jot down recipes from the Pioneer Woman or Nancy Fuller, or Bertha Contessa or Guy Fieri for the fellas. Bobby Flay and all of that. You have access to that. And you can also do a search for your recipes or anything. You have apps for your calendar, calculator, so many different things. It's endless. If you want to learn a different language or a different skill, so those are some of the things. You can save your contacts in here. It's just great. It's super thin and compact. And I'll give you an example of some accessories that's great to have along with a tablet. So you can have this whole world of, your own little nest of different accessories to go with your tablet. Of course, you're going to want a mobile device. So Samsung, you can find the S20 on my eBay store, or Samsung, Amazon, or eBay if you want to keep it in the Samsung family. Of course, with that, you're going to need a case for protection. So this is just a silicone cover for the Samsung S20 FE. The S21 FE fan edition is available now, and along with the S22 line, the S22, S22 Plus, S22 Ultra, the big boy. But we'll go into all of that another time with just a brief introduction. So check out Samsung's web page if you want to look up those devices. Get you some smart tags to help you keep up with your precious valuables. Yeah, so these are basically for tracking your devices, or even your backpack, your jam bag, for women, your purse, pocketbook, or clutch, satchel, any of that. Or your keys, you can use it as a keychain. And, keep it in your key as a backpack. So that way nothing happens to them and you keep them safe. If you're out after school, doing after school activities, commuting from and back and forth to school. School will be starting back soon. You can do it just let out. Shout out to all the graduates. And for a lot of these new devices, if you still have like headphones with a cord wired, and you want to connect them to these new devices that don't have the 3.5 jack, there's an adapter. Look that up. USB-C headset jack adapter. Right. So the Galaxy Tab S8. We're getting ready to go through some of the specs. Oh, hope you enjoy the videos, by the way. So I know. All right. So some of the information is this is going to be the 11-inch. All right. So the 11-inch. And then you have two larger sizes. You have the S8 Plus and you have the S8 Ultra. Alright, so we're going to go over some of the differences besides size. Because size does matter, and some of the different colors as well. And then maybe some other options I'll show along with that from some of the previous generation tablets. S8 tab. I just want to make sure I give all the correct specs, because sometimes they list some of them on the back and some of them are not listed. Alright, so basically when you're looking at the Galaxy Tab S8, 11-inch display such as that one. When you get the S8 Plus, it's going to be a 12.4-inch display. And then for the Ultra, this is the first time Samsung introduced a 14.6-inch display. So your RAM is going to vary, but on this particular one, 8 gigabytes of RAM. The difference between RAM is going to be your memory, so don't get it mistaken for storage. RAM is used when you're multitasking, the speed of transitioning between different tasks. Get your colors. This one is in graphite. You also have the option for silver and pink gold. All right. And pink gold is going to be for various tablets as well. I think it even dates back to the S6 and of course the S7. And of course with your tablet, you're going to want a big book cover, and they make different ones. So you have a book cover and one with actually a keyboard made to it. So prime example, this is the Tab 6 Lite, which is super cool, 10-inch display, and it has this magnet. This is Samsung brand, so it's in pink, magnetized for your S Pen, and you keep the tab right here, magnetized to the back of it. Very ergonomic as far as thin, lightweight, compact, looks professional. If you're taking it to a meeting or something, to jot down notes or go over your notes, you know. So this is the difference in the size of the S6 if you're comparing it to the 8, and the thickness of the box, not the tablet. And that's probably just due to how they made the box and kept everything compact. As far as the few accessories that's included, it's just going to be a sync cable and the stylus or S Pen. Okay, so yeah, now with this 11, you're dealing with the LCD display, and when you get to the Ultra, you will be having that fantastic, amazing AMOLED display. So it's just something to keep in mind. LCD displays are incredible, but the AMOLED is on a whole different level. So, and we're getting ready to show that in this next package. Oh yeah, get your smartwatch too. We'll be talking about those in 2 seconds. Alright, so in this particular package, we're going to have the S7 Plus. So this is actually my third S7. So I had the standard S7 and a 10-inch, and or maybe it was an 11-inch. I think it was an 11-inch. And then I had one in a graphite color for the S7 Plus, which I sold last year in a bundle. And then we have this navy blue one, S7 Plus. So this is going to be a 12.4-inch display. And the contents is going to be the S Pen, the wall and USB charger, quick start guide, etc. Android software straight out the box, overlaid with the Samsung software. Alright, 2020. So that's the difference. This has the data sync cable, but not the wall USB charger. So that's probably why this box is thinner. Yeah. So you'll have to get that separate or use an existing one that you may already have. And you're probably going to want a fast charger. Alright, so let's do a quick comparison of these two so you'll know which one is right for you, if it's a good idea to upgrade, or if it's a good idea to buy the new one, or maybe since this one you can find it new still, maybe the price is slightly discounted because of the new one. if you can still get upgrades to the latest software, you can still get the job done with maximum performance. Because these are the best of the best. These are the top tier tablets that Samsung make. It's their S series. They make some that's more affordable, like the Fan Edition that they usually come out with, or the A series. Okay, and they're cool, they'll get the job done. But as far as tech features and display and everything like that, you're not going to get the top tier unless you get the S and not the Fan Edition, which is cool. But if you want it all, you gotta get the original S series. But it depends on your budget. Say for instance you have 2 or 3 kids. You're not looking at all the specs maybe, and you need to get the A series. And you can get 3 of them for $400. They all need a tablet for school. Then they'll still get the job done. Just not the fastest, but they can still download the apps that's needed and get them a nice case for protection, and they're good to go. And that can hold them over until they're ready to upgrade, or you're ready to upgrade their mobile devices. Some of these devices can be very expensive, and it's just due to some of the different hardware that's on the inside of them. So, yeah. All right, so here we go. So we're going to go through some of a quick comparison between the S-Tab 8, 11-inch and the S-Tab 7 Plus. All right. So other than display, which is going to be a 12.4 versus this 11-inch, we're going to look at the release date. So as I mentioned, the S7, which released in 2020, and the S8, March of 2022. So just 2 months ago. You're going to be looking at LCD display on the S8 and versus the Super AMOLED display on the S7 Plus. The S7 Plus is going to be 120 Hertz. You're going to get 120 Hertz refresh rate also on the S8. As far as resolution, this one is going to be 1600 by 2560 pixels versus the S7 at 1752 by 2800. So those are a few differences as far as resolution. You're both going to have Corning Gorilla Glass. This is going to be Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and that means your screen is going to be protected from scratches and slight damage if dropped. So you get protection for your display. This one, the chipset is going to be the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8th generation versus the Snapdragon 865 5G Plus on the previous S7 Plus. Yeah, and as far as the OS, this Android is going to be Android 12 with the Samsung One UI 4.1. Now the 7 Plus is going to be upgradable to this as well. More specs for this one is your internal storage. Once again, 128 gigabytes of storage. And your main camera is going to be a 13 megapixel. You're also going to have a 6 megapixel ultra wide with an LED flash, panoramic, 4K video, viewing and recording. And your front facing camera is going to be a 12 megapixel ultra wide for video recording at 4K. That's what's up. All right. And of course, you're going to get 4 speakers, 4 stereo speakers, but no 3.5 millimeter jack. So if you got headphones or earbuds that's wired, that's why you're going to need this adapter by Samsung, or maybe by any other brand. They all work the same just about, and but if you want to keep it Samsung, get the Samsung one. But there's lots of other brands out there as well. But if not, you got to get the wireless earbuds. And the ones that I'm currently using are going to be the Samsung Pros. Yeah, so they're going to be the Samsung Bud Pros. I got the Phantom Black, but it's lots of different ones to choose from if you want to listen to your videos and music privately. And they offer ambient sound mode and active noise cancellation. The ambient sound mode is going to be a transparency. Alright, but yeah, quick overview. I think this is going to be water resistant or splash resistant. It's going to have the fingerprint, side mounted for security, fast charging, 45 watts. So you can go from 0 to 100% in 80 minutes. So it has that capability. And yeah, has everything that you're going to need for day-by-day usage. And you're going to have the power with their Snapdragon processor to get any intense jobs done as far as video editing, multitasking, and if you're a gamer, some of your gaming as well. All right. So next up, oh yeah, so you're gonna need the wall charger, and this is gonna be a 25 watt super fast wall charger. And they make some faster ones now, but this is going to be a fast one that's made by Samsung. And you just connect your sync cable to it and connect this to your device, and you'll be able to charge your device super fast. And when we're talking these tablets, of course, you're going to have all types of other options that you may even have on your mobile device, like power save mode. Of course, you're going to have your Bluetooth. You're going to have maps for navigation. You're going to have location, which is part of the maps. And you can also have airplane mode. So all those different features as well. And updates that you can get every so often that can help with any glitches or any system issues, or just upgrades to new software that will help your performance and day-to-day usage. All right, so next up, when I got the tablet, one thing that attracted me was because it had another free accessory included. So I'm going to go ahead and open this package. So it was almost like a bundle. And I actually received this accessory 2 days earlier, but like basically 1 day after I ordered it. Let's see. And in this large package box, it contains the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, which is the latest, newest watch by Samsung. So this is the 3 Classic. Say hello to the Galaxy Watch 4. So basically with this bundle, comment below if you was able to get it. You was able to get the tablet and the smartwatch for like $500 and end up to where basically this was free. But together they sort of had it where you saved $165 on the watch and $165 on the tablet. So I feel like it was a great still. It's just that the LCD display I forgot about. I prefer the AMOLED display, which would come with the Galaxy Tab S8 Plus, I think, or either the Ultra. But it's still all good because this is going on my eBay store today if you're interested. So the Galaxy Watch 4, I was able to get in triple black. And this is the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi GPS. Now, which means when you connect it with your mobile device, such as your phone or your tablet, you're able to have your watch on and your device probably like 40 feet away. Now you can use the watch, but in order to get text messages, make calls, and anything that's connected with your device, it has to be in a 40-foot range. Maybe slightly more if it's, nothing blocking the signal. But they do have a LTE version as well, which means with your carrier, you can add your mobile device for extra fee per month, like $10 or something, and you can use your watch while leaving your device miles away. So it's almost like you have a cellular service with your watch. So this is the triple black, and this is the 44 millimeter. This is going to be the 40. So they come in different sizes, different colors. So I just went with the triple black. It's going to have the latest software, the latest OS that Samsung is using. And you have options for all types of different watch faces, different backgrounds, different apps. But of course, the main feature is the time, the texting, making calls, and most of the apps are minimized, but you can still use if you don't have your mobile device nearby with the touch screen of the watch. Alright, so I was able to pick that up. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, a little comparison. So this is going to be the S3 Classic. So the Classic has the dial. This is in triple black. And this is the 44 in this size. Actually, it's going to look more like this. This is the 40, this is the 44, triple black, black leather band. And it magnetizes to the charger on the back, and that's how you charge your watch. And these watches are all waterproof. They do have the Gorilla Glass screen to help with scratches and damage. But there's plenty of accessories that you can order. You can order accessories such as cases and different bezels and different bands. But the cases and bezels help protect your screen if you're active. One of my friends was at the gym and we was doing cable flies. And when we was doing the cable flies, he had his watch on. He had this Apple Watch, I think the Watch 3. And the chain called his phone. Next thing you know, well, his watch, not his phone, his watch, and his watch was just hanging to pieces and on the floor. So if you are active, there's lots of different cases that you can order for your watch. But yeah, just keep that in mind as far as accessories. Basically, just a little quick unboxing and review of some accessories that I received. Hopefully the video is informative and educational. If you want any of these, check out slickdeals.net. check out Samsung, check out my eBay store, along with Amazon, and hopefully you can find what you're looking for and what's right for you. And if for some reason, once you get it, you're not satisfied, just contact the customer service. And usually with Samsung, Amazon, and like Best Buy, you're able to, replace or refund you. You can just send it back and find the one that you are looking for. So this is P. I'm gonna check out some of these close up. Yeah. Shout out to Drink Champs, Noriega, DJ EFN. Check out that Joel Santana interview. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, we got some Apple products too. So what? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.